I hear so many people tell me they think that the government is going to take their guns away from them. And so I would advise you to, anytime you think something's going to happen and we're being set up to think about something like that, then you better watch your back, because it isn't the guns. I believe the gun confiscation and that type of talk is a diversion. A diversion so that they can take something else every bit as important and perhaps even more important than firearms are.
So if firearms are the diversion of what they're trying to take away from us, what are they really going after? Well, you're looking at it. Transportation. Freedom of the road and to travel where and when you want to travel is being attacked. We see it on a very slow scale through the high dollars, and then they're talking about putting a tax on roads, not only on the gas, but on the amount of mileage that you drive. They're going to tax an extra tax there. Why? Because they think they've taxed people about all they can on gasoline. So they're going to start a new tax, and the people will say, well, it's just a penny here and a penny there, won't add up that much. Of course, they said the same thing about income tax in 1913 when it was 2%, and the government promised it would never go up. Of course, it tops out at about 35% now and still climbing. So, needless to say, what they're going to go after is the cars. Even this old $400 car of mine gets me going and allows me the freedom to travel short distances. I wouldn't want to go much over 100 miles with it because it isn't in the best of shape. But it has never dumped me yet, save one time, and that's in the last, 7 years? And so that says something pretty good about this old car, and that a $400 car can get you by. But the government and the corporations are after us. And if you don't believe it, look at what the billionaires are doing, like Buffett buying a whole bunch of railroads. They ain't doing that for the fun of it or to help America. They're doing it to get richer than you can imagine. And they assume that most of us are going to be forced onto the railroads and buses because we won't be able to afford to drive cars. And so keep that in mind. They are the enemy. The rich man and the government and the corporations are all after your blood, your hide, every penny you've got. Because they're not happy being billionaires unless they can make you even poorer than poor. And once they get you to a certain point, then they'll just tell you to go take a shower, like the Germans did the Jews. This McCook's Mr. Bill saying, watch out, because I don't believe the handguns are the one that they're going after. It's a diversion. This is my conspiracy on this subject. Rate this film.